What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Pixelatedapollo. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys are doing well. And today we are playing Total War Warhammer. I'm sure most of you guys already know this, but they recently added some modding tools, so you can now create your own custom maps, which is pretty freaking fantastic. It adds so much life to this game, and you know, in the traditional siege battles, you got the same layout. Doesn't matter if you're a dwarven settlement or an empire settlement, they all look the same. You attack one wall and the battle will last about 8 to 15 minutes. Now with the cool, tools here, you can make really awesome dynamic settlements and battles that last up to 30 minutes or more. This one specifically lasts a little bit more than 30 minutes. So I think that's really awesome. I'm really going to enjoy that because I'm sure most of you guys know I'm a huge fan of siege battles, and Warhammer just doesn't do it for me. But now with the custom settlements or custom maps, I might play this a little bit more, which is going to be a lot of fun. So this is a 2 vs 2 online battle. I'm commanding the Wood Elves. I'm teaming up with JackieFish, who is the Empire, and we're taking on Indypride, who's also a fellow Total War YouTuber. He is commanding the Warriors of Chaos, and we have a random ally. His name is the Economy. He is leading the Greenskins. Now, before we get started with the army comps in the battle, let's just kind of fly around and look at this map. So this is the main entrance. You can tell with the 2 great statues. You go up this way. You have 2 options. You can go around up this ramp or around this ramp to get to the second tier. And then here's the final stand, which is this really cool, almost like vampire looking building, which I think you can actually send troops inside here. I'm not 100% sure, but this is where we make our final stand. And this is my favorite part. You can get troops up on this wall. There's like a dirt ramp. That's so awesome. That is so dynamic and awesome. They can run down the ramp. It's just, I'm going to be doing a lot more Warhammer because of the tools here. And there's also one little hidden path that goes behind the enemy lines. So you in case for desperate measures, you have to try to get back there, try to send some cav or something fast moving. You can try to get behind the defending forces. So that's pretty much it for the map. Let's look at these army comps. We'll start with my army, which again, I am playing as the Wood Elves. I am bringing the heart of my army is the Eternal Guard with shields, the great spear unit. And then I've got about 4 units of Glade Guard, my missile troop. I have 3 units of Treekin. And then here is my general, which is Durthu. So he's a nasty general. He's really good at holding the front lines, very tanky. And then back here, I've got about 3 units of that's a Glade Guard. I've got about 4 units of the more elite Deep Wood Scouts. These guys are probably my best archers. And I've got, let's see, some more of my spears back here. I'm bringing 1 unit of the Woodland or the Wildwood Rangers, and I have 3 units of Spell Singers, and they are all life wizards or mages, because I like to give my troops extra health and keep them in the fight, which is definitely what the Wood Elves need. And then I have 3 units of Great Eagles, and that pretty much wraps up my army. Let's now move on to JackieFish's army. So in the front lines, he's got 4 units of swordsmen. He also has a captain, Empire captain. In the back, he's got some spearmen with the special unit of Sigmar's Sons. They look really cool, very awesome. In the very back, he does have some handgunners. He has a steam tank, which is also really great at holding the line. He has the Knights of the Blazing Sun. I love that name. And here's some halberdiers and more guns in the back holding the secondary, the second tier. More halberdiers up on this ramp. And then he's got some great swords, nasty great swords. Look at them. They look a little bit different to me. I don't know. Did they upgrade their armor or something? It looks pretty sweet. They look great. So, yeah, that pretty much wraps up his army. Let's move on to the attackers now. So we'll start with Indypride and his Warriors of Chaos. He's bringing the smallest army, but again, the most elite. He's got Chaos Warriors with great weapons in the front line. Secondary line, he's bringing some Chosen with great weapons. Third line, he has some Aspiring Champions. And then he's got some Chaos Trolls with armor. Over here, he does have a Wizard, a Chaos Sorcerer of Death. And then for his general, he's got Prince Sigvald the Magnificent. And then way in the back, he's got more Chaos Chosen and a Chaos Giant. He's also got a flying monster here, which is the Chaos Manticore. And then the final army, which is the Greenskins, bringing some big orcs, some orc big guns. Excellent. And he's got some Night Goblins, a couple units of Night Goblins. And then he's got some Cav, some Orc Boy Big Guns. So a nice Cav force. The center of his army is located here. In the center, he's got Black Orcs ready to charge in. 2 Giants. And here, I believe this is no, this is just an orc shaman on a mount. And in the front lines, he's got some night goblin archers to try to put down suppressing fire. And the rest of his army is consisting of some savage orc biguns. And he has more night goblins. And then way over here, he's got some orc boy biguns. And then here is his general on his mount. Also, I forgot to mention that Indypride is bringing some hell cannons, which are, well, they're hell. It's pretty exciting. All right, guys, so that's it for the army comps. Let's get started with the siege. And the opening part of the siege battle is my favorite part. Here comes JackieFish. He's moving up his men to get into position and to hold the grade 2 statues, the opening of the grade 2 statues. We've got JackieFish's artillery, which I forgot to show you. He's got some Hellstorm battery rockets on the second tier. They're firing down, trying to kill as many black orcs as possible. Finally, we've got the Hell Cannon, who has intestines coming out here. It looks like, there we go. Shoots a shot. Let's see if he gets a hit. No, the wall able to protect him there. And I'm going to go ahead and push up my archers, get them in position to try to support JackieFish's. Oh, there we go. We got a hit. Did you see that hit? And it only gets nastier from there. These hits are ridiculous. So Indypride maneuvering his army up with his ally. Another volley coming in. Let's see. Is it going to hit anyone? No, it is not. It goes through the statue. Almost destroys this poor innocent civilian's house. Glad it missed there. Oh, another hit there coming in. Finally, my archers are letting loose their arrows. Oh god. Oh god. Watch out, guys. Watch out. Oh, yes! A great hit. Evaporates a ton of these troops. And that's only the beginning, guys. It's only the beginning. The orcs are finally, they've made it up the ramp. They're still getting shelled with artillery, or not artillery, but with arrows. And here comes the charge of infantry. JackieFish is going to do a slight counter charge. The shaman's moving in, which I believe the shaman... Let's see. What is he doing? Okay, I don't know what he's doing, but here comes the charge. JackieFish's infantry. I was pretty sure the shaman was going to do a spell. There it is. There it is. It's the foot of Gork or whatever. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, no. Holy crap. That just obliterated our force. I'm sure most of them are going to get back up. That really disrupted our formation. Here comes another shot. Oh, it gets a good hit on our infantry, and now we're charging in. I'm sending in my spears to support JackieFish to hold this giant, opening the defense of the main gate of this settlement. By the way, the settlement, the name of the settlement, in case you want to download it, give it a try, it's called Citysiege. Oh my god, the poor sons of Sigmar just getting evaporated there. Very unfortunate. Now I'm committing in my tree folk because he's sending in some giants. So I got to try to hold that front line. There comes another volley. No. Oh, another great hit. It's ridiculous how many hits that thing was getting. So the giants are causing a lot of issues for our forces. Our front lines are barely hanging on. Most of JackieFish's infantry is dead. It's really up to my spears to try to hold them back, and my tree infantry, which are the treekin. Forgot the name of those guys. There's some spells coming down trying to soften up the chaos forces and the black orcs. Got some ravens coming in. This is Durthu doing some raven spells, again trying to weaken their forces. Buy more time. Pretty epic fight so far. Here comes our general. My general's staying close, just keeping the men inspired. I also have my spell singer here, doing some spells, keeping my troops in the fight. Let's zoom out here and look at the battle line. It's starting to get a little messy, that's for sure, and our troops are thinning out a little bit. I sent in an eagle, try to soften up the front line. Give some aids, give some aid to the front line. My goodness. Yeah, the eagles are coming. Oh yeah, look at that. The eagle just rocking these orcs' world. I love it. I like how the eagle is slightly green. I don't know if that's like a lighting thing. Oh, and here comes the general. Oh god, run! Run from the Dargon, the dragon. Yeah, I think he breaks my eagle there, which is unfortunate. Alright, the Treekin they're just excellent. They're really good. Obviously, very tanky, great at holding front lines, and you definitely want to bring them as fighting as the Wood Elves, because that's one issue with the Wood Elves. is that it just doesn't seem like they've got great units that can hold the front line too well. So mixing them in there definitely helps. But unfortunately, a lot of our forces are breaking. Their troops are just too much. Now remember, we didn't commit everything. We still have a lot of forces back here ready to hold the second tier. We didn't want to send everything. We just wanted to try to weaken them as much as possible with the forces that we do have here. And I think we did a pretty good job. My treekin, though, they're still in the fight. Naturally, they're not dying too quickly. So got a giant getting back up. The giants are going to kill these treekin and then use their dead bodies as clubs. So yeah, they're causing a lot of issues for my treekin. It's also not very laggy. Like, this is pretty sweet, guys. Usually Warhammer lags like no other. This is oh, nice. Some explosives coming in. I do have some archers firing back here. They broke earlier, but only to return and to fire what's left of what's left of their arrows. But unfortunately, the Greenskins and the Warriors of Chaos, they're now breaking through and causing some major issues for our front line. There we go. Here comes the lag. All right, so yeah, our forces have shattered. I do have a spell singer here. But she's breaking. Boom! Oh, the explosive rounds. The artillery from the Empire. Yeah, there she goes. She's breaking. Alright, so 6 minutes into the battle. I'm retreating my general out of there. Obviously, I don't want him to die, so he's going to fall back. What's left of JackieFish's front line, he's trying to fall back as well. And I think I've got a couple archers here that just returned from breaking. So they're gonna turn around and try to fire at what's left of this Chaos army. So massive retreat here. So just trying to save as many lives as possible so we have more manpower defending. JackieFish is getting ready to put up his stand at this ramp. Now, the attackers haven't quite gotten to the secondary ramp. I think the Greenskins and Chaos are just trying to, form up their forces, get ready for the second assault. I do have an elf here is just like, oh god, get me out of here. No, he's dead. Unfortunate. The Black Orc just cutting him down from behind. So here comes the rest of the horde. And these cannons are going to be a big issue for our forces. And finally, I think they're mostly committing against my side. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you. There's a bit of a battle going on here. I actually have some stags, some wild riders, and I left them on the flank, and I completely forgot about them. And we've got some green-skinned cav that just randomly charged them, and it was pretty upsetting because I was microing so much in the front line that I had no idea that this was happening. But to be honest, these wild riders, they're really good. And they may be losing, but they got so many kills for just standing there. So I can't complain. I cannot complain. Some chariots are now coming in as well. That's going to suck. There they go. They finally break my cav. But we took out a ton there, which is great. Alright, so here comes the infantry and the aerial units, the giants moving up to the second tier of the defense. My archers, I've got the lone glade guard. They're getting a couple shots off. It's not exactly the best angle, but hey, it's it's something. Alright, this is where things get really epic here. There's the evil armies mobilizing down below. Yeah, I let them have that little platform there of the 2 ramps. But I'm gonna wait. I'm forming up my secondary lines. I got my treekin. I got my glade guard moving over there. They're firing while moving. Here's my general to keep the morale high. I also have a couple of eagles still alive. My archers are firing at his general, which is getting the general's making a bold move here, trying to take out my archers who are on the secondary wall. So let's see if he can actually get up there and do some damage. Yes, he will. He will fully commit. But we are hitting them hard. Hitting them hard. Woof. Love the animations, Warhammer. Here we go, guys. Here comes the charge. I decided to charge downhill. Bring the fight to them. Right into those great axemen of the Warriors of Chaos. Here comes my eagle as well. I'm going to commit him into the fight. I think he's going to try to fight off this giant. Oh my god. Now I got to send in my treekin because my men are struggling to hold that front line. Charge. Excellent. Oh, we got some spells. The Tree of Justice. Growing out of nowhere, doing some damage to his forces. Let's actually slow-mo it a little bit here so we don't miss too much. Over on this side, we have JackieFish Halberdiers. Here, we'll go back to normal speed. His Halberdiers holding the front line here. It looks like they took down a giant. So the Chaos Giant, dead on the battlefield. But his men are getting crushed by these Chaos Warriors. They're just so tough. Extremely tough. Oh, the guns in the back, though. Firing some shots. This is a great way to kill veteran units because not everyone is immune to lead. Give them the lead, boys. They're getting some good shots. Come on, soften them up. Soften them up. Unfortunately, they're going to get caught out. Oh, jeez. The swing of those great axes, man. What he's supposed to do. As a skirmish unit, you just got to get out of there. But he's got a lot of reinforcements up here. Let's head back over to my fight where things are really blobbing up. Getting messy. Gotta kill these giants. They've been a real pain. There's the Tree of Justice coming back once again. And oh, I got my Wildwood Rangers going into the fray. They're really good at actually killing monsters. You know, they've got those giant blades. So they should help me out killing these trolls and giants. Oh, here's his general as well in the front line. This is Indypride's general. So a great struggle there. My general's staying back. You know, looking pretty. Alright, so unfortunately they butchered the gunners. The chariots, man. Look at these guys. The Gore Beast chariots. They're so derpy looking. Those giant arms, like gorilla chariots. We have a legendary battle between a monster and then we have Carl, I believe, on his, pretty cool, on his mount. Uh-oh. Artillery, the hail cannon. Where'd it go? There it is. Where is it? Oh, it's gonna come up short. Not gonna hit any of our reserve forces. I'm now sending in another eagle to support this front line. We haven't yet killed these giants or the trolls. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, the shaman. The orc shaman, the goblin shaman. He's charging into the back lines. I sent my my eagle to go seek him. Sick him, boy. Oh, nice. My general is really close to the front line. I might have to commit him soon because my infantry is starting to thin out. It's starting to waver. And I really don't want to retreat anymore. This is where I want to make my stand against the Warriors of Chaos and the Greenskins. Alright, so we're about halfway through the battle, a little bit less than halfway. And finally, the savage orcs are charging to the other side. JackieFish is finally fighting where technically I'm fighting, but on the opposite side. The Greenskins are moving up their infantry. Indypride is close to getting his infantry in the front line. And we've got a lot of reserves back here. So, do we have enough to hold? I mean, we've committed pretty much, I would say like 70%. And with my army specifically, I've committed about 80% of my forces in the front line. So, there's really no option to retreat. Oh no, my Wildwood Rangers! Don't you break on me! The treekin are outnumbered. Durthu, do something. There's my mage. She's getting that troll breath. Oh, what's going on over there? What is this? Some spells. Oh, that was awesome. Trying to soften up the lines over on the other side for the halberdiers so they can hold back this great force of darkness. He still has a lot of cav. So many of them. There we go. This is where I commit my general. I've got to protect my archers, and I'm going to try to kill this giant. It's a battle of giants. This JackieFish setting up some reserves. He's got some great swords. So thankfully, he's got some extra troops left over. There they go. They're charging in. They should also do pretty well against these giants. There's my eagle. I love me some eagles. Really good unit. I enjoy them. Alright, so let's see what's happening here. I guess a spell just... Yeah, we got some kind of spell running through. Tossing up some of the reserve archers. The steam cannon going towards the front line. Going downhill. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Just cutting them up. That was amazing. Now he's surrounded, though. But the steam tank, he can, you know, it can handle the brute force of the Greenskins in chaos. That was really cool seeing it go downhill like that. And the Empire is trying to make a counter push. Oh, we got some night goblins going in with their suicide boulder charge. And he's still going. He's not stopping. Oh, there he died. Hell cannon incoming, but just misses the Empire units. Oh, we got the mage in the surrounded by Empire troops. Come on, steam tank. Definitely buying a lot of time for this defense. Oh, that was disgusting. Some of them breaking. A JackieFish also charged in his cav. Durthu still in the front line, doing well. He's got most of his health. And, you know, tactically, there's really not much to say here. It's really just a battle of taking these hills, defending or attacking the hills, and just making sure you have enough troops there ready to defend it. I'm still trying to kill these dang giants. Come on, Durthu. Whip them or something. There you go. Oh, is that it? Is that the final blow? Oh, hits him again. This giant's not going down without a fight. There he goes. Dead, knocking down a lot of nearby troops in that belly jiggle. We still have a chaos giant, though. That's going to be a lot of issues. And the Knights of the Blazing Sun continue to just push down with brute force. Let's zoom out a little bit, see what's going on. Alright, so the Greenskin General, he's pretty depleted. He's close to death. I pushed up some extra archers. Just trying to get them in range. The hail cannon is... Oh! Gets a hit on my archers out of nowhere. The artillery is a lot closer from JackieFish's, you know, he pushed them up. And we might be able to push these guys back. I've got more Eternal Guard shieldmen. I think they broke and returned to the battle. Durthu, I mean, there's just blood spraying everywhere. Oh, nice. Kill this Chaos Giant. Let's see how close he is to killing it. Oh, he's really close. Just watch this legendary. Oh, nice. I love Durthu. Awesome. Let's head back over to the other side, see how this fight's going. So Empire's actually pushing back the Greenskins, but he might have gotten a little too aggressive here because now his infantry is a little too far out. And the Greenskins are going to focus most of their attention trying to take out the steam tank. Doing a great job. But it's a little less than half from dead. And here comes a charge from some great swords, trying to support that steam tank as it, you know, gets surrounded. It's pretty amazing how tough those steam tanks are. Carl's just killing off some mages. Yeah, the Chaos Sorcerer running for his life. Oh, what is this? Oh, we've got the Manticore trying to take out the skirmishers, the crossbows of the Empire. Oh god, what is this? Oh yes, I forgot the Chariots of Chaos. Oh, he was harassing my archers that these are the archers who were originally up on the walls. Well, I told them to get down so they could get a little bit closer to the main fight. And now, oh jeez. Now these chariots, if we could zoom back down, please, camera. The chariots are just butchering my archers. I'm trying to focus down all my archer power, all my, you know, my attention onto these chariots. But these chariots are just so good. They're so good, especially killing archers. Like, what's gonna stand in their way? The enemy lord is dead. Who's enemy lord? I think that was the Greenskins general. And so we got some massive breakage here. The balance of power is still dead even. 10 minutes left in this fight, which is crazy. But finally, the chariots are beginning to waver. They can only go for so long. Yep, yeah, they're starting to die. They're down to 2 chariots.
We go!
Let's see if we can officially break them, get them off the battlefield. Oh, there we go, the guns. Now he's down to 1. Take him out, avenge all the fallen. There you go, awesome. Dead. See you later, gore thing. Now we just got to take care of this Manticore, and that will be most of their chariots and monsters. We've got a healthy number of troops still fighting for this ramp. Durthu's just whipping his enemies apart. Artillery firing into the back lines. My elves are holding. They're holding for dear life. Now, unfortunately, in Warhammer, breaking and coming back is a very common thing. So a lot of their army, they might have, you know, they did break, but they're going to be coming back, and it's still going to be very challenging, you know, for the rest of this battle. So we'll see what happens. As long as we keep our generals alive, I think we should be able to win this one. We are slightly, ever so slightly in favor of winning this fight. JackieFish, he's got some great swords. He's got some halberdiers forming up. He's actually running down to meet the enemy down this ramp. Oh god, the size difference. You just gotta feel bad for the humans. Oh, here comes a spell using the very depleted unit of halberdiers to use this fire spell. That was awesome. And I did a lot of damage to those orc big guns. They're very, very depleted at this point, which is good. We need that to happen. We are obviously winning on this side. So things are going a little bit better compared to the other side. Get it! Kill those aspiring champions. They're a tough unit to kill, but with the support of Durthu, they should kill them. Artillery's coming down. Not sure why they're getting so close. Or he just picked him up and squished him with the foot. With this foot, that's great. Alright, the trolls are back. The very timid trolls. You're gonna have to try to get through Durthu, though. What do we have here? Oh, my archers. Most of my archers used up most of their ammo. So I'm using them now as infantry. And my spell singer, she's doing great. Spells coming down. Durthu using up his spells. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, we got the hell cannon. Ooh, that was so close. Let's try to take out the great swords who are fighting some big orc big guns. So JackieFish getting close to having to fall back to the final stand, but I think we both agreed that we must stand our ground at the very, at the ramps of the second tier. Oh, Carl's taking out the hell cannon. Oh, but he dies! He dies trying to take out the Hellcat. That is so depressing. That is not a unit you want to die to. Okay, so this is what's left of the army that continues to break. The balance of power is still slightly in our favor, but anything can change. All it takes is a death of a general, which we just saw. If I lose my general, we will for sure lose this fight. So he's got to stay alive. Health-wise, he's still more than halfway, so he still has plenty of health. It's going to be tough for them to try to kill him. Oh, what is he doing? He's swinging up here. Do we have enemy forces? Yes, we do. That's why he's retreating. He's going after Prince Sigvald, whatever. You want me to use some spells on him? Probably doing more damage to my ally, but whatever. We got to kill him. If we can kill him, we'll break his army pretty quickly. But he's, you know, his general was in the front line for this entire time. And it's pretty amazing that he was able to fight for so long. I think JackieFish was able to break those orc big guns thanks to the great swords. And this is what's left of chaos. Oh, the sorcerer of death is back. Chosen great weapons. Here they come. Nice charge from the great swords. They're gonna support my general as we try to kill his general, Indypride's general. He's so close to dead. Look at that. Just if someone farts on him, he is dead. Let's get a nice shot here of him fighting for his life. There we go. He's starting to waver. Great swords are too much. I'm going to use a spell on him. Do it. Yeah! Again, I probably killed a lot of my own allies' troops, but that's alright. He's now running away. By getting... Oh, there he goes. He's dead. He is dead. All generals are dead except for my general. All of the enemy generals are dead. And now the great army of chaos is on the run. And this is their final push, guys. The push of the chosen with great weapons. And of course, we got the sorcerer. Well, oh, this is a very, you know, considering the length of this battle, this is a very healthy unit of savage orc big guns. I mean, 40 men, that's a decent size. So I'm pretty much out of ammo at this point. I've exhausted everything. My infantry, my archers, Durthu, the magic. It's pretty much all gone. But we finally defeated the forces. Now we can concentrate all of our forces on this side. And this is the final push. The final great push from the Warriors of Chaos and the Greenskins. And I really didn't have that much infantry left, so all I have is just archers. So I'm gonna charge them in. They're not exactly gonna do well against these chaos with great weapons. Yeah, rip in peace, Deepwood. Rest in peace, Deepwood scouts. JackieFish, she's got some Hellstorm rocket battery. So I mean, again, this battle is so close. It's coming down. It's just a handful of troops. Now it is more in our favor. We do have a lot of troops left. I actually have a pretty healthy unit here. They fought off some orcs. So there's a small fight going on in the back. I was planning on flanking around using this back route, but you know, I forgot about them. So yeah. They're pretty far away. They're coming back though, but I doubt they'll see the, you know, any combat, any action before the end of this fight. Oh no, my spell slinger. She's fighting the enemy mage. See if she can win. It's very close. They're both near death. Low on health. Yeah, look at that. It's almost even in terms of health. My morale's a little bit better, though. My archers are breaking. It's just too much for them. And the sound's acting weird. What's going on?
Erase them!
Yeah, but thanks to JackieFish's great swords, we're going to be able to clean up these guys, clean up the rest of his army, and really that's going to wrap it up for the attackers, as that was their best chance of winning. We just have too much. He does have a cannon crew that he wanted to fight, so we're just going to fast forward until they get to the fight. It takes them a little while to get there. I couldn't find them. I was like, where is this cannon crew? During the live battle, but here's the charge. They should break pretty quickly. They should die pretty quickly. And there you have it. And that's going to wrap up today's battle, which is pretty crazy. Over 30 minutes for a Warhammer battle. That's insane. I really enjoyed that fight. I enjoyed these custom settlements. I think for this settlement, it would be a little bit more fair that the two defenders bring less units, or maybe even do a 3 versus 2. But honestly, that was still really close. Let's end the replay and look at the results. Unfortunately, you can't look at the other armies. I heard that they're going to be fixing that in the next patch. But my army did okay. Really, it was Durthu. It was all Durthu. Some of my archers did pretty well. My cav did amazing, even though they just kind of stood there and fought. Some of my eagles did okay. So overall, just a solid battle. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Also, be sure to check out the other YouTube channels. So if you did enjoy this battle, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and of course, subscribe for more epic battles. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. See you next time.